Alright, today, such a beautiful day out here today. Finally got up to close to 60 degrees. So I'm going to take advantage of this beautiful day. I'm going to start cleaning up some of these leaves I didn't get a chance to take care of in the fall. Got this burner I designed about 4 years ago. It's a little windy today. I was going to do a little demonstration, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to burn any leaves today with this wind. I might try a small patch. I got the hose ready, but in here I'm not worried about it because it's not going to go nowhere. So it's a pretty cool little idea. I took several ideas of a rocket stove and a couple of the other leaf burners and stuff and come up with this. And the only thing I want to do to it is I want to build a lid on here to keep the rain out, because it's on wheels so I can haul it around. Right now I'm using a dolly. Grab it with the dolly and move it to where I want to do. So still some leaves in the bottom and wet, so I'm going to get that cleaned up and pushed off to the side. It'll dry out, so I'm going to get my fire started. I'm going to get some leaves in there first, and then I'll go get some stuff started with. I just got this metal tent stake to use that to stir around the fire a little bit. Right now I'm just cleaning it out where I want to start my fire. I'm going to show you how this works, and if you guys are interested on how it's built, a little more detail, maybe some measurements and stuff, let me know and I'll place where the fire is going to be cleaned up. Alright, right now I just got the leaves put in there. I'm not packing them down or anything. I want it light, especially for when I started. I want the air to get in there and get a good fire going. And I never really packed them down, but I will take that metal stick and kind of swirl it around to keep that going, especially if they're wet. Today the leaves are pretty dry. First started, you'll get some ashes and stuff on here. I would like to get one of those caps. But anyways, we're going to get her started now. Right now I'm just taking some of the branches that are laying around the yard, just breaking them up and drop them in there. I'll stick some through that. And if I get sticks along the way, I'll drop them right down through this top here. Or stick them in there. I like to stick the bigger ones in there just to keep that good fire going down in there. A couple of the paper plates I had inside, and dryer lint works really well, so I saved that to start my fires and take camping and stuff. It's really very good starter. See a little bit of smoke coming out here right now. Air comes in there and right up, you get a very hot fire in there. Get started here. I'll push her on back to where we want her. She started. I'm going to get some more leaves raked up. Right at the get-go, when it starts like that, we're going to get a little bit of smoke up here. A little better than burning on the ground because I don't have burn spots. I can move this around to wherever I want to burn it to. I don't have to worry about the wind quite so much on a day like today. The wind's picking up and gusting around. It's not going to blow these leaves all over the place and start a fire I don't want to start. But always be cautious. I got my garden hose always ready. I don't have to worry about it. Fires, I've seen people leave them and they're smoldering all day and the next day, and this here will burn down in another hour or so. This will be pretty much all ashes. So that's what's nice about this. You don't have to try to restart a fire full of mixed ashes and leaves and all that. Keep shoveling and raking and flipping it and all that. Put it in there, walk away, get another pile set up, get it ready to go. Move it over to it. burn it up. I'm going to do the backyard. I'll do some more of that. But if anybody else is interested in how this is built, a little deeper. But if you're interested in me building one and showing you how it's done, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and hit that bell for further notifications. Leaving the message that you would like to see how this is built, so you can either build your own or whatever. Yeah, the very first one I built, I had a lot stack, and it worked good. You had hardly any smoke coming out of it. Cap this off, you would have very little bit of smoke that burned from the bottom and go up. And only thing I didn't like about the tall one is because I like dropping the wood in there instead of bending over all the time to stick the lower part there. And you want that fire in the center on this one. You want the fire right in the center of, right underneath this stack. That way all that fire comes down, burn around the bottom there. This is a perfect burn barrel for me because I can walk into my shop. I can see it from my shop, but every 15 minutes come out, throw a little bit more on, get it cleaned up. And the thing is, I don't have to worry about it because it's just about any day. If it's raining or if it's sprinkling, it'll still burn, just a little slower. Windy day like today, I just got to watch I don't fill it up too high, but it's not going to blow the leaves, it's not going to blow the fire around at all. I might hook up a little blower to that lower pipe. Basically just putting a fan in front of it. It wouldn't take much. You don't need to have a turbo fan. Definitely couldn't fill it up if you had a turbo fan put in there. I was thinking about having one with a hose. I could just slide over top of it, let it blow. If I'm out here and I really want to get my leaves done really quick, got a couple people working, hook a little fan to it. It could be one of those battery powered Ryobi fans or one of those other workshop fans. Put it in there. But you can hear it in that. Sound like a rocket. Wind picks up, you'll have flames almost all the way up that chimney, but you don't have too many flames coming up the top. So the smoke here, what I like about this also, the smoke's up off the ground. So that wind's carrying it. Now it's carrying it up. It's not filling the hole from the ground up and just spreading all over. If you do get smoke from it, it's going up there. The hotter it is, the less smoke you get. But I just don't like it getting packed in there. It burns. It'll burn, but it'll burn a lot slower. A cold one. Sitting around a smoke fire is not as fun as a regular fire. Maybe get a bonfire going tonight. About that time to get back out and sitting around the bonfire. About burned down. I'm gonna stir it up one more time. I got some other stuff I gotta get done yet today. While it's still nice out. And it's down to right about here with just kind of ashes and stuff, but still burning, smoking. I don't know if I'll let this go anymore, but I showed you how much I burnt in a little bit of time that I had this going, and I didn't have to be right here with it all the time. I can wander off a little bit and not have to worry about it. A lot better, especially on a day like today. I couldn't safely burn a pile on the ground. And this here, you can move it around. You can, I'm going to do some updates to it hopefully by fall. I got a lot of other projects coming up, so please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment if you want to see me build one of these. A lot of you guys are out there real smart about building stuff. You can figure it out pretty much, but down below is just a little bit of a technique to that, or idea on that. But this is a basic off a rocket stove. It's off like a rocket stove slash burning barrel, but it burns from the bottom up. You don't have to worry about all that mess on the ground. There'll be very few ashes in this when we're done. I can burn a section like I just did here, and I'll have very little bit of ashes. I'll have to clean it up. I wish I had a top on it because I'm supposed to be getting some rain. If I don't get this, then it makes that mud on the bottom, and I don't have a good clean out on here. So a rocket stove, it's off like a rocket stove slash burning barrel, but it burns from the bottom up. You don't have to worry about all that mess on the ground. There'll be very few ashes in this when we're done. I can burn a section like I just did here, and I'll have very little bit of ashes. I'll have to clean it up. I wish I had a top on it because I'm supposed to be getting some rain. If I don't get this, then it makes that mud on the bottom, and I don't have a good clean out on here. So it's being one of my next one is doing a clean out, what I might do on the next one I build. But if you're interested, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, hit that bell for notification, and you guys have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine. God bless you.